Got to get it, Papa. Oh! Hello, everybody. And as you can see, I'm here in the Look Dat headquarters, and I'm working at the Look Dat supercomputer. Yeah, okay, it's still going. When you're probably saying, well, I don't know what you've been doing, you ain't seen you in a while. Well, that's true, because I've been working at the Look Dat supercomputer, and it takes 3 or 4 days for it to start up. And then I have to do my supercomputing work because I'm working on a plan. And this little piece of paper right here has some of it. And this piece of paper, not that one, this one's got some notes on it. And this has some notes on it. So to get all this together, it takes some supercomputing skills. I'll tell you that right now. So you say, well, I wonder why you need to supercompute so much today. Well, because we're going on a fantastic journey. And it requires a lot of planning. This, starting today, is an adventure that Look Dat has never gone on before. To places unseen by human eyes. Well, not really, but I have not my eyes. We're going someplace so far away that I can't even walk there. And so that's why. Wait. Got to do that so to keep it awake. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, it's a place that's far, far away. This is going to be something different. So that's all I can say. Because I didn't write any. I've been writing all these traveling notes, and I didn't write anything down to say. I'm tempted to bring this, but I don't know if they'll let it on the vehicle that I have to use to get up there. Oh, I'm giving things away. I shouldn't say anything about the plane or. I didn't mean to. I want to explain that, and I don't know how. So anyway, I'm getting ready to go, and I'll bring y'all along for some of the exciting fun. Maybe if it works, and we'll see what happens. So stay tuned for future Look Dat episodes, and after this one, and you'll see what happens. Get ready and fasten your seat belts and put your head in the upright position so you can look that, and we'll see you again. Almost. Oh, I'm sorry. Double click. Well, here I am. And you're probably saying, I don't know where you are because you're wearing long sleeves and it's hot in Louisiana. Well, that's because I'm not in Louisiana. This ain't Louisiana anymore. I came here and Look Dat. Yep, that's what I'm looking at, y'all. Look Dat. That ain't in Louisiana either. Look at that big thing. And look, down to the bottom, they got some little crabs behind the giant finger. There's some little crabs coming out. So it's kind of like Louisiana, only different. But you can tell by all the trees and foliage that I could be in Louisiana.
But when I turn around this way and you see some buildings, you can probably tell I'm not. And yeah, I'm in the park and there's a bunch of people running around and stuff. There's all kind of things to see around here. I'm gonna see some stuff, but this is New York City, believe it or not. Look Dat made the giant jump up the continent of North America and ended up in New York City kind of by accident. I took a wrong turn. But we're gonna see some other stuff too around here, because there's some pretty cool stuff in the park. And you might see some stuff you never even knew was here, like that thing that came from Egypt, I think. I don't know when they're gonna give it back, but maybe one day. But right now it stays here. It might be kind of hard to read, even for those of you who can read, but this is Cleopatra's Needle, and this is from 1600 BC. So yeah. And it got moved around a lot. It got taken by the Romans and then they gave it to New York. And that's the kind of thing you do when you have stuff like this. You can give it to your friends. Isn't that nice? That's cool. And I walked around the corner and I saw this. Look that. That was the King of Poland many years ago. He's not the King of Poland anymore. I don't think any of the new ones carry around swords and stuff like that. But that's a big old statue here. Look that. See, there's somebody for scale. And here's my hand for scale, in case you were wondering. It's almost as big as my giant hand. So that's pretty big. And look that. Except for the giant buildings poking up over the trees, you would think you at, like, you know, a park, a city park in New Orleans or something like that, because they got lakes and trees and stuff like this too. And there's critters and birds and stuff everywhere. See if I can see there's some birds down there in the water, if you can see them. And look, there's some wildlife now. Ruff, ruff. Ruff goes the pigeon. No, wait, that's not what he says. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I don't remember the noise. He's not making noise for me. I guess he had enough. He's leaving. Oh yeah, I also saw this cool statue of the three bears, or just three bears. I couldn't read that thing too good. So it's three bears though, and it was a statue. Yeah, one funny thing about this is the temperature here is almost half what it was in Louisiana a couple of weeks ago. The morning temperatures are in the 50s over here, and the high gets almost to 70 right now. And in Louisiana, when I left, the high, actually I think the low was 74. And they have all kind of secret passages and stuff around here that I don't know if I want to go around any closer than I am. But there's a secret tunnel over there. Look, that looks like the entrance to the Look Dat Secret Headquarters. Look that. But there's cars coming out, and I don't allow cars to drive around in the headquarters too much. So that's not the, just for the record, that is not the entrance to the secret Look Dat Headquarters, although it is very similar, and that's as close as I'm gonna get. But this kind of reminds me of the secret headquarters. Look that. Yep, that's where I'm gonna go next to see what I can do, if they let me run around in there or not. That's here in Central Park too. I think it's called Belvedere's Castle, something like that. Let's go see. And here's how you get up here. You have to go up some steps and climb some rocks, treacherous rocks. And they have like a little patio area for you to barbecue and stuff. I don't think they let people barbecue up here though. But look that, and there's a sign. Got a glare on it. But it's the Belvedere Castle, which I think I actually got that right. So mark that down on your calendar, that I actually got the name of this place right. But I don't think it's open yet. I'm here super early at 9 o'clock. And a lot of stuff doesn't get going until like 10 or 11 or something. But look that. If you can read that, well, they got a picture, so that would help. But if you can read it, it'll tell you all about it. And there's some more information about it. I know it's a lot to read, but if you can keep from hurting yourself, it's all the information's right there. We can look inside the window. This is the guest this is the gift shop area here. So you know. And down there is the moat. And that's where they throw bad kids when they come here and cut up. And there's some stuff, there's some turtles down there behind the giant finger if you can see them. And they get something set up over there for a show. I guess it's gonna be dancing time. So I'm gonna have to get out, put my dancing boots on and go over there. And this is what it looks like from this side. The water's over here where the turtles are. And it's pretty cool. Well, you're probably saying, I don't know why you say you're in the city, you keep walking around in the woods. And it's true. Because there's lots of woods around here. Look all that. I'll tell you, it looks like I'm at Avery Island or something. But yeah, this is Central Park. It's a big old place. And if you don't know what the woods look like, you can come here and look at them. Don't try to take anything home. That's frowned upon. But yeah, it's a pleasant walk this morning. I didn't check the temperature. It's probably still in the upper 50s, lower 60s maybe. We'll see. But this trail goes all, I think I'm lost. Uh-oh. Yeah, the trail, there's a gazebo thing up there. You can see that. So you can go up there and have a party or something. Bring your birthday stuff. And then you can walk around. Oh, there's a guy riding around on a John Deere ting. So there might be a farm around here. Maybe they're crawfishing or something. Oh, there's a guy chasing him. Look that. It's a high-speed chase, y'all. And look, I see some more wildlife over here. Look that. It's the giant squirrel. And he's not too afraid. And you just keep going through it's almost like Rock City right here. Except I don't see any of those gnomes hanging around like at Rock City. But you're gonna be surprised when you see where I'll pop out. Because I'm fixing to pop out of here pretty soon. And I'm still in the woods, but I'm getting close to the edge, and I came across this. I think this is called the Bow-Legged Bridge or something like that. The Bow Bridge, I think. Something like that. Don't write that down. You have to Google that, and then you can figure it out. And here's what it looks like from that bridge. The bridge is right here, in case you're wondering. But you can see what I mean about it being all woods, and then all of a sudden there's a big city behind it. Look that, and we're fixing to head out and go see that us, if you can understand me. Just in case you're wondering, there's plenty of places to get snackies around here. So there. And that's the other side of the bridge. In case you were wondering what it looked like. And it is actually called the Bow Bridge. It's not the Bow-Legged Bridge or the Bowhead Bridge or anything like that. It's just the Bow Bridge. It's short and simple. And then you go over here and look that. Yep. That ain't Pecan Island, y'all. And this is the little circle place. Because it's a circle. It's like one of those traffic circles in Lafayette. And you ride around in a circle around that fountain there. Oh, and look. there's a little three-wheeler thing coming at me, and it's all fancy with flowers and stuff. Look that. That's a typical New York transportation these days. They all ride around in that. Everybody I've seen rides around in stuff like that. They don't have any motor transportation here. It's all pedals. And here's something you don't see every day. On that on top of that stoplight there's a guy standing there with a bird, and there's a bird nest for his bird inside the stoplight. So look that. And from the sirens, you can probably tell I'm getting to the edge of the park here. But first I have to stop by and visit Daniel West. Well, actually I have to stop by and visit Daniel Webster. There he is. And he's got his stomach itches, so he's got his hand in his jacket, you know, scratching his stomach, because that happens sometimes. And I think this is the official Daniel Webster Memorial snack area. So they got it all covered. Thanks, Daniel Webster. And here from the edge of Central Park, look that. That's the big apartment building, but it's not quite so big as in the movie of Ghostbusters. And that's what you can see from here. But I'm gonna go pass by and knock on the door or something. See what happens. See if there's any marshmallow goop still laying around on the ground over there. Oh, and look, somebody over here is using the elevator. Look that. Well, if you want to find out what happened when I left Central Park, you're gonna have to tune in to the next Look Dat.